Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video I want to do a little bit different way today. We'll talk about our primary stocks. Those are like Tesla, Nvidia, and AMD, and then I want to talk today about Sofi and Palantir. All right, there is not much price action that has changed as how I talked about yesterday for SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron. So I'll forego them for this video, and we'll talk about Sofi and Palantir instead of those. But let's start off with Tesla. All right. Now, so Tesla is still showing us weakness. And look, since overall structure has been bearish on this, as I always say, if you're trying to trade the rebounds or the pullbacks, those are against the trend. In this case, for example, in rebounds, intraday uptrend, pullbacks, intraday short, right? Those are, you just never know how much they would come and if they would come if the overall structure is not favoring the direction for that against it, right? So in this case, rebound, since overall structure is bearish, as I just showed you on my tools, we just don't know if rebound will be strengthful or not, right? And in this case, it's not, right? Tesla is still weak. So let's get to the hourly interval, right? And yes, this blue box above is what I mentioned. If we can stay above it, well, technically we are not above it, we are into it. But if we stay above it, it has a potential of rebound until $400. Can that still happen? Well, the likelihood can still be there. It's just not looking like right away, but we'll have to maintain ourselves above 384 and 24 cents. Now, overall structure is bearish. So technically, if you're trading overall structure as on the swing, you are still in the short position. If you're trading intraday only, you still have a room to play the rebound, but you'll have to see the price action hold at 384. And if it holds, that's fine. Let's take a look at the 5-minute interval for that. And there's weakness. There is definitely still weakness. Yes, it did try to go up for few minutes, but then the structure has loosened up itself again. So it's not looking good right now. And let's turn on the tools, easy day swing trading tool. So we did have some bullish strength first, and then we are again red now. So right now it's not looking good. So we'll have to wait again when it turns green here on my tools, and then if 384 above we stay, it should be a better, again there will be some strength in the rebound. If we break 384 at 383, well, it's the possibilities of rebound are just getting away from you. So overall structure remains bearish on Tesla, and intraday right now it tries to gain some strength, but it's failing. All right, so again, rebounds are always tough to trade because you just never know how much rebound would come because it's against the trend, right? All right, so against the overall structure, I mean. Okay, so that's with Tesla, and let's get to Nvidia. So Nvidia doing a bounce, intraday bounce today. So what do we do? Like overall structure, guys, though it's still bearish, nothing has really changed on this. And for overall structure to turn bullish, it might take quite some time. You might be surprised, but it will take quite some time. Intraday, though, it's a good strength, right? So let's get to the hourly interval. So yeah, 118 was one of those areas that I mentioned above this. There's an intraday rebound strength. It's doing that. And now it's rejecting at the significant level above, which is expected. That's why there are significant levels marked by my tools. At this point, though, if it can still hold up a 118, it can still remain in some strengthful intraday structure. So let's see when the strength would come back again on this. Right now, it's also going through a little bit of a sell-off. It was a good start, don't get me wrong. It was a good start. Let's turn on my tools here real quick. Yeah, it was a good bullish structure. Now it's turning weak again. So let's see when it turns around bullish again. And if it turns around bullish again at 118 and above, or this level 118 and 15 cents, we are technically in the hourly interval still fine. But take it as a rebound right now. Overall structure is bearish, but it's just that if it can hold this zone again, technically we are still fine. But it's just a day trade or intraday trade, just as how I showed you on my tools as well on lower time frame. But overall structure, there's still weakness on Nvidia, and once this 118 fails or anything fails, because overall structure is bearish, so that's just a rebound, just how I explained you the concept on Tesla. So yeah, right now there is not that uptrending strength on the overall structure on Nvidia. It's just the intraday bounce that's coming. AMD. So AMD, guys, is doing a bounce. It's also, take it as a rebound, nothing more than that right now. Again, all it comes down to the earnings today. So if we gap up above 125 and 70 cents area, we are just beautiful again. If we gap lower, well, then $100 is the direction we are heading. It all comes down to the earnings at this point. Sure, you can trade with my tools, right? But all comes down to the earnings now. I'm not gonna plug and play here, just do it yourself, right? So yeah, it all comes down to earnings. Whatever, it's technically holding a rebound for the day, but as I said, we'll see what happens through the earnings. All right, I want to talk about Sofi now and then Palantir. So let's actually talk Palantir first, right? So let's get to that. So Palantir had a really good breakout yesterday. I did talk about Palantir on my channel as well yesterday. So and I mentioned that pullbacks technically are just going to remain bullish. We are just seeing an uptrend, and Palantir is just bullish, guys. It doesn't mean it can't cool off, but it will remain bullish even until 84. I don't expect that to happen, but you can see on hourly interval pullbacks are just getting bought back up. And as I told you yesterday, that those levels will show up today, and you can see those levels are giving it a good support as well. We are just fine, guys. We are just bullish on Palantir. It's just at new all-time highs, continues to do that, and it's just fine. All right. Let's get to Sofi now. So Sofi is still weak, and as I said in one of my videos, again, I did talk with the members every day almost, and Sofi, as one of the public channel videos that I did, I mentioned that this is forming a lower high. It's no longer in that strength. And since we lost $16.27, it remains negative. And it still technically is negative structure, guys. It's not bullish structure, all right? It's still negative structure here on Sofi. So you gotta be careful. All right, and on the hourly interval, it's still trying to rebound, but it's struggling. Why so? Because overall structure is bearish, so it's just a rebound, but that was it. So, and it's still weak. There is no bullish structure on this right now. There is some possibility if we break out above $15.63, intraday rebounds only with some momentum. But if we are below right now 15 and 62, since it's already a lower high pivot here, so. Yeah, it's weak and it can continue to fall. As I mean, we'll have to see a structure change on this for a bullish uptrend. Right now, structure is bearish on this. All right. Okay, that's all I have for you guys in this video, and I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.